Hi there, it's Mare. Today I have another design team project that I finished for Angel Dream Crafts over there on Etsy. I will put the link in the description box of this video. Also a link to my shop on Etsy, which is Lilac Pages. These sets will both be available at the time of this video. I have lots of new things coming up, and if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to get updates on all my new projects and videos. Today is very cold here in northern Michigan, so wherever you are, I hope that you are warm and safe. It is a high of 24 today, so yeah, it is very cold. Okay, so I have a pink set, glassine bag, and little mini journal, and a purple set. Let's go through the pink set right now. I used lots of laces and trims from Angel Dream Crafts, some bling as well. Here's just a glassine bag. It is like 7.5, I'm just estimating here, by 5.25, I believe. And it has lots of pinks, trims. I collaged the back. I used some mica sprays, gesso, some Pearl X, which I just love that product, and I am far behind where a lot of other people have used that years ago, but I love it, and I think it gives it a pretty pearl sheen to it. Here's some trims and laces here, a stick pin that I've glued, a piece of bling here that I got from the shop. And here's some pretty lace here and trim, and this trim as well. Use some of her German book pages where you can see it right there in the background with the collaging. And here's the back. I just put a piece of chiffon ribbon up on top just to support that back piece of the bag a little bit more. And I just love the way it turned out. Very pretty. And then here is the coordinating little mini journal. I made this out of the seed packs from Target that everybody, the envelopes that a lot of people were big on a while back there. Just closures, just a chiffon ribbon as well. And these measure approximately 6 by 3.5. And here's a little charm I put up here. Again, more collaging in the background. I used all different, I have a big box of all my little scraps. Here's a piece of embossed here that really picked up on that Pearl X and the mica sprays. Here's some pretty trim around here, trim here. And I usually don't use a thicker trim like this in my journals because, you know, mine are always pretty chunky, but I really liked this. I think it gave it like a little fairy tale look to it. Anyway, a little butterfly here with some rhinestones in the center. And here's in the opening to put a little picture. I always back it with something pretty, just in case that picture is a little smaller. I think it's pretty to have a nice background. And I've made this little tuck spot here out of a few pieces of different laces and trims from her shop. And there's a couple little charms, butterfly, and I did the Pearl X on that as well. Just gives it that little sheen. This is one of those seed pieces, seed paper. A little butterfly, has a little bit of pink on it, little instructions if you wanted to plant that. And these are all in pink peaks and maybe a little lilac in there. I made a pocket here. It's like cream lace. I just really love that. And I used a piece of trim because I like to deconstruct my lace and different things that I got and use everything you can. And I used one of the dangles and made this little trim here. Kim also has in her shop these little tags here, this middle size. And I just played with my Distress Oxides and my Pearl X and some of the mica sprays. Here's some pink eyelash trim. And I backed it with some coffee dyed paper, easy for writing, because that one, the back one, the bigger one is chipboard. Some avocado dyed paper, coffee dyed paper, an altered paper clip. I used, again, some scraps. She's got this pretty pink applique here that I used a piece of that. And some of the other, look at that dangle. It's so pretty. I love that she's got a variety of those. And this trim as well, this ruffle here, and I just put a gold bulb pin and safety pin there with a little heart charm. Oh, it has, these books have 20 pages, so 40 pages front to back, if you like counting it that way, but yes. Here's a piece of the German paper that I was talking about. It's got a really pretty texture, really nice texture to it. Put a little glassine envelope here that I've sprayed down with different mica sprays, and put a piece of pretty lace on it, a little inking, and a little rusty paper clip up there. And I used some Distress Oxides on some paper doilies, and it turned out really well. I also used some of the Lindy's shakers that you add water to, and it just makes really pretty color from it. You can paint with them, you can shake it on it and spritz it with water. There's a few different things that you can do with it. I just love those. Here's some more trim here. And a little tuck spot that I've added some tickets, a little piece of a pink ephemera that folds out. More book page. Some more of that avocado dyed paper. And I made this bookmark and used a little scrap piece that I had left of the top part of the lace and added it there. Some more ruffle. And this is just, I added it with a brad so it could be refilled, and that's just some paper, some coffee dyed paper, and it flips up here to be it's a great spot for, you could gesso that or put a picture. Here's some more of some pretty trim from Kim's shop, and there's the back, and I just thought it turned out super pretty, super feminine, and I love how that dangles off the bottom. Let me try to get there we go. Okay, I'm gonna set that aside. Here is the purple set. Dare I say lilac, yeah. And here is some of the background. You can see, you can catch it a little bit, the pearl areas here. I use some pretty trim she's got here, some lace. I added a little pearl bead, flat back bead there, and some flowers, and then I put the mica, it's a pearl white, I believe I used, and there's a crystal white as well, and it just gives it that little bit of white to them, and I really like how that turned out. Here's some of the pretty lace dangling off of the bag, and you can see the background. Here's some of that German paper here, and this is a Mrs. Cox print that I got from there. Again, I used some gilding polish on the back of both of the glassine bags. Really pretty. I think this is Pink Blossom, I think the name is. And the chiffon piece here, just to stabilize it a little bit more. And this is made from the seed pack, same tie, the chiffon. And I used a lot of different washi tapes as well with this, which I really love how it turned out with the collaging, and again, gesso and Pearl-Ex and mica sprays, and that is an opening here. And there is an opening on each back as well, some larger than others depending on how I collaged. And I love, again, the dangle. And here's a butterfly with some rhinestones and another charm here, this one purple to go with it. Here I made a pocket here, and there's a seed butterfly there. And there's some of that pretty trim. Here is my tag cluster with the eyelash trim. Again, I made a pocket from the pretty laces that I got from her shop. Again, there's a little charm on the ruffle. little butterfly I used here. Just folded it over for a little tab. Some pink parchment paper, some more dangle. Here's a bookmark, again using the scraps. And I made this little flip up here, and I used little pieces of the lace and different things that I got from the shop, and I just put that together there and used some lace here and cut off the dangle parts, and that just flips up here. Little die cut half pocket I gusseted here, a little spot here for a tuck. There's more room in the back pocket here with a ticket, altered paper clip, and these are also from her shop as well. Little mini file folder with a piece of coffee dyed paper in it. Here's a little tab with a scrap of lace on the end. Some more of that pretty trim. Coordinating washi tape, little tuck spot here as well with a few little things in it. That folds out. Use little scraps here. And there's the back. Again, it's Angel Dream Crafts, and the link will be in the description box, and a link to my Etsy shop as well, where these will be available at the time of this video. And thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe and have a great day.